Hello, guys. Welcome and welcome back to my YouTube channel. And I hope that you are doing great. And my second semester of high school is just ended. But, my final semester is just started. And in my school, second semester of my school, I learned a bunch of stuffs that I would really like to share it with all of you. Okay. As soon as I finished my ninth grade, I was really scared. Yes, I was really scared to go in 10th grade because in our school all classes get shuffled that might have a full strange class where you don't know anybody, and that what I get afraid most initially. But then we got our class, all my friends were in my class, which were like pro, because that is very rare. Okay, I was so happy, but then I liked there were a lot of new peoples that you obviously have to adjust with, right? But that was completely fine. Now I will not divert myself from the topic, and let's begin. So the first thing that I learned was that nobody cares about anybody. Yeah, nobody cares about anybody. I had to be out there, okay? If the thing that everyone looking at everything, like the way you walk, dress, act, and many more things, then my friend, nobody cares and not noticing you, that just notice themselves, okay? And if somebody does actually, that is their narrative, okay? Does not actually, okay? How you are people tell to create narratives to other people just to satisfy their own ego and to satisfy their themselves, okay? That is an other thing, right? Some uh, some people talks them like um some people stalk them like they think that I think better than, like, bro, no, I don't think. Then actually I thought about it. So these people that to put you on the pedestal of themselves, okay, they think that you are better than them, so their mind does something that makes themselves believe that you also thinks that you are better than them, which is not the case most of the time. That they started hating you, and it is hilarious. If you think that you are gonna start a YouTube channel, a vlog, writing a book, or anything, and you think that you are not good enough, in that people will tell them, in that people will judge you. Well, yeah, this is probably judge you, but that is nothing. They look, walk, talk, and they are not going to look at how you walk, talk, and act, and what you're doing that have nothing to do in their life, and they are authentic, okay? Basically, you not get to hear what other people say about you. If you will think about you, then you are going to go crazy. The point is, if you limit yourself just because of other people's opinion about you, will go nowhere in your life. Their opinions does not matter unless you know yourself what you are going to know. Need what you are going to. No need anyone else to define you. The thing is that in high school, a lot of people will fade their confidence, but be loud as hell. Confidence is silent, okay? Most of the time, when people make comments about you, is that usually reflects what they think about themselves. Okay. I am pretty sure that my point is pretty clear. Nobody cares about anybody in high school. Now, the second most important thing is how you make your friends. The five people that surrounded yourself well defined. You are right. So, you need to be very, very, very mindful about how you make your friends. You need to be mindful and very dumb, alright. You cannot be friends with people who hate themselves and are negative and check negative energy. You are going to consume that negative energy and that will limit you. My god, it will 50% limit you if you have a friend. Okay, let me give you an example. Okay, here is Grace, right? She is my friend. She is very awesome girl. She has all the qualities that I would want my friend to have. She listens to all my problems. She supports me in good and bad. I can trust her and she is very supportive. Okay? But despite having all these qualities, she does not have a positive energy. She thinks very less of herself and she hates herself and she projects that energy, right? I mean, obviously, if you have negative energy, you will project it, right? And then I would not want to be my friend because because friends, someone all has the qualities that desires you in a friend does not mean all they are good enough friend for you to surround yourself with. You need to be friends with people that inspires you, that motivates you, that helps you to move closer to your goals. Okay, let me give you another example. So in ninth grade, I had not in ninth grade. Wait, yeah, in ninth grade, I was friends with this girl. Right, so she was really nice friend. She had all the great qualities that a friend could have, but she was a very negative person and it affected me a lot because it constantly feel guilty for her. I was constantly filled with the bubble of negative eventually and my family went up hell. Okay, it was so good. I was the most positive person in the world. I was like a bubble of happiness and it was awesome. I hope that my point is clear. Be mindful about your friends. Do whatever the hell you want. Don't let other people's limit you. Nobody cares about nobody. And yeah, that is pretty. People who say that studying is the uncool are going nowhere in your life. You need to study, you need to get at least average marks to sustain in high school and especially in India, you cannot pass ninth grade if you don't get above 40%. So you have to study. And studying is not everything. You also need to focus on your extracurricular because they are way not like more important than study. They are equal as important as your studies. So you need to put them as a priority and need to put yourself on a priority and not other people. Yeah, it's okay to miss those parties. It's okay to miss some gathering. It's okay to be person that other people's want to be. You don't have to be person that other people's want you to be your own person. You have to be the person that you want yourself to be, right? You have to love yourself before you love others. You have to let yourself define you and nobody else, right? And you are worth it. You are worth everything. and you need to forget any type of shit that nobody else says about you because that is not true. Okay, that's it, guys. Thank you so much for watching. Bye bye.